It's a little windy in the valley today, but it's all good. It's all good. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So today I want to go ahead and talk about my current wheel setup. I got a lot of questions on my very first video about the wheels. I did briefly mention the brand and the current size, but I want to answer a lot more of your questions today. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So these are the Variant Radon Wheels. Variant's a company based out of Phoenix, Arizona. I was fortunate enough to get a sponsorship deal with him for about 50% off, which was a huge blessing. I want to give a special shout out to Mike on the marketing team for pointing me in the right direction, helping me out with all the sizing with my current suspension setup as well. In terms of the wheel size, these are a 20x10 with a +39 offset. I do have a Eibach lowering kit. It's a sport line drop with a 1.2 inch drop all the way around, front and rear. I was worried that I would be rubbing, but with the current tire setup I have, which is a 275/30/20 Michelin Pilot Sport 4 all seasons, I honestly think this is a great setup for a daily. Yeah, my fitment could be a little bit tighter up front, but honestly, for a daily, I'm no longer rubbing on the turns and I'm no longer scraping my front lip. You guys can tell my lip is pretty much scuffed up all the way around, top and bottom. I do have a pretty steep driveway, so every day going in and out was pretty rough on this car. So unfortunately, I was scraping all the time, as well as my mid pipe on my exhaust. So when I got this new setup, I was pretty happy that I no longer scrape. I do go to the canyons a lot, so for having this type of setup, it's pretty good. And I'm really happy with the overall look and design of these wheels. I have a bunch of friends that have the G80 M3 Comp, and I was really inspired by the current wheel design they have from BMW. This reminded me a lot about the Comp wheels, and really aggressive, shows the brake caliper a lot more, especially in the front. As you guys can tell, I did do the Type S Brembo conversion, which I can talk about in a future video if you guys have any questions about that, but shows off the brake caliper a lot more and the rotor in the back. I do notice a slight increase in road noise, but it's really not that bad. I do have a lower sidewall, and these are 20s, so you'll definitely hear it on the road, especially with the tire that you choose to go with. If you go with a sport summer tire, then yes, you will have a little bit more road noise. These don't have the adjustable dampers like the Type S do, but for the current setup I have, it's really not bad at all. What's dope about Variant is that they offer a road hazard warranty, meaning if you crack the wheel from an accident or severe road rash, they'll go ahead and replace the wheel for free. I don't even think Vossen or HRE or BBSs offer that, so that's a really, really dope warranty that they offer for all their customers. If you go to Variant's website, you can also customize what kind of center caps you want. They do offer various colors as well. Again, I want to keep this relatively clean and one color, so I went with the chrome bolts as well as the chrome center cap as well with the Variant logo. In terms of weight savings, these are about 5 pounds lighter than the OEM Type S wheels. They are both 20 inches, but saving 5 pounds on all four corners is pretty nice, especially if you go to the canyons quite often or if you're tracking this car. I'm not saying you should. This is a very heavy car. It's about 3,900 pounds, but just to save some weight here and there is pretty nice. I haven't noticed any main issues with having these really be dirty. I do have the OEM Type S pads that come from factory, so the brake dust isn't too bad, even though I do drive this car quite often. I am kind of like an OCD neat freak when it comes to my car, so I do like to keep it clean. I would say I wash my car about once a week because I do take it to events and because I take it to the canyons quite often. It bothers me that I have a bunch of bug splatters and, you know, just dirt all over the side of the vehicle, so I try to keep it as clean as possible. I'll be going to Micro Detail Studio in Burbank, California for a full detail soon. My friend runs that shop. He does phenomenal work, works on everything from Civics to supercars, and I can't wait to show you guys the content I'm bringing with him. He's going to be detailing these wheels, and I'll be talking about the kind of products he uses and how to keep these clean, especially if this is your daily driver. And I think that wraps up this video. If you guys have any questions or comments about these wheels, again, just leave in the comment section below. Hit me up on Instagram, ApexBlueTLX. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. The subscriber count has been growing. We've been hitting that algorithm. The views have been going up, so I'm really happy about that. Just trying to stay consistent and give you guys as much content as I can. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions on future videos, let me know, and I'll be sure to try to make videos like that in the future. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.